me give y'all Hooper context, man, because
Okay.
I think a lot of people on the outside be having it so wrong with their perspectives just because they be watching it on these documentaries. And when you talking about Scottie Pippen, right? You talk about somebody who's like, you would say a number two. He would say, if he don't shoot it, I'm gonna shoot it. Y'all look at it differently. Y'all look at it like he's Robin to Michael. Scotty's like, we running the same offense and everybody's interchangeable. There is no Batman out here. This is the triangle. If I get the ball in that position that Michael's in at the end of the shot clock, I'm taking this shot. I get the shots that Mike get. But it just so happened Mike is smart enough to know the triangle inside and out, how to get to the spots and take the shots when he need them. That's why Scottie Pippen can say, man, I feel my abilities at that level is the same and I can do similar things because the offense we was running, that's how we was thriving. We didn't start winning until we put this offense in. Once they put the triangle in, it was understood that everyone had equal parts. It became easy. And that's why Scottie feels the way he feels is because he's not getting credit
for what he did.
For taking the back seat to the narrative. I took a back seat to the narrative that Michael Jordan was the boop, 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 when I could have did more. Now, granted, he never said he was better than Michael Jordan, but the fact that he feel like if he had the opportunity, he can do just the same things.
Didn't he get that opportunity in 9495 though?
Regardless if he had the opportunity, it's in his mind that opportunity wasn't given to him in the same capacity as Jordan. You giving me this opportunity as Scottie. You giving me this opportunity as Robin. Okay, so since Mike's not here, we guess we're gonna give it to, and then we're not gonna give it to you. We gonna give it to the Butler nigga. Come on in here, Alfred. Come on, Alfred. Alfred, you take the shot.
Are we speaking of Scottie's mentality or the truth though? Because the truth is Scottie was not better than Mike. I think we know
that's not a truth, bro. That's an opinion.
Hey, look, if it might be an opinion, and from what
you can't say it's a truth if it's an opinion, bro.
So are we saying that Scottie was on Mike's level though? Because Scottie,
I'm saying Scottie's saying he was on Mike's level.
But that's what I'm saying because
that's Scottie's truth. Everything else around that is an opinion.
You right. We have a but I have a right to disagree with Scottie. I do not believe that he was capable of doing what Mike did.
But you got to understand, what is Scottie supposed to say about your opinion about him? He not commenting on opinion about you. You the one commenting upon opinion about him. So he don't have to regard that at all. Like, oh, you don't think I'm better than Mike? That's cool, but I do. I think I'm better than Mike.
He came out recently in an interview and said he felt like he was the greatest ever. He said that out of his own mouth.
And what is who supposed to disagree with him?
Anybody. You put it out there, anybody can comment on it.
So nobody can take away the fact that he feel that way either.
I mean, he could feel that way. You right. Hey, look, there's a lot of people that probably think, not probably, and we ain't like you said, ain't no rumors.
If there's anything you want to do in life right now, if there's anything you want to do in life right now, you're going to have to put it out there for public opinion for somebody to say, yeah, you trashing that, you should stop. You're going to say what? Hey, man.
Damn, I'm keep going. Yeah.
Whatever. Going. Come on. Whatever. It worked two ways, man. I'm here to teach you. I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to teach you, killer.
Hey, nah, I accept it though. I see your point. I'm not disagreeing with that point. I'm just speaking on a basketball perspective. What I saw when Scottie Pippen had the opportunity to do certain things that he claimed he could do, he didn't do it. So
Michael Jordan did too, man. He claimed he can win in Washington. He didn't. People, look, if you claim you can do something and you don't do it, does that mean you can't do it? Or did it mean you just didn't do it when you thought you could? Everybody had an expectation for you.
These are things that we deal with on the day-to-day at all levels. I think what it comes down to is just the fact that it's MJ and Jordan, and the level, the severity of it rises it's more heavy because of what it is and what they accomplished. At the end of the day, like you said, man, if I believe I'm the best, I'm the best. Who are you to tell me that I'm not? It's no different than the level that I'm at or Brandon's at or you, Rashad. It's like we gonna believe what we want to believe. Dang what everybody else got to say.
Period.
So
And
I
then you can say
understand that.
truth. You can say the truth is behind. Okay, come on, let's keep it real. You really think you're better? Yeah. Hey, if I'm in my mind and I think I can really take this guy until I get out there and I can't take this guy, that's the time when my mind will change. And when you ask me that same question, I will not be able to say, yeah, I can take this guy. I'm going to say, no, I don't have a chance because he just beat my ass. He just showed me that I'm not as good as I thought I was. That's where the ass kicking happens. You got to let people say, look, I'm as good as I say I am until you prove me otherwise. I can whoop anybody until somebody whoop me. Muhammad Ali, I'm the greatest ever. Until you can whoop me, you ain't nobody can whoop me till somebody whoop me.
Right. Okay, so do you not think that Pippen proved that his statements that he's making now are not right? I mean, you get what I'm asking? Like,
no, I don't agree with that because it wasn't for him to prove that he can win without Michael Jordan in one season. And in that season being the season, and in that season being a season that Mike wasn't there because of situations, and they didn't get no replacement players for Mike for that. Imagine what type of player you're supposed to get from Mike if you're losing Mike and Scottie's supposed to like fill this void. Because the void needs to be filled because Mike was playing with Scottie. So Scottie need to play with somebody, right? Right? Because he wasn't because he wasn't playing with somebody when Mike left.
That would be fair. That would be fair until I look at 1998.
No, we're not looking at 1998. We're looking at when he was without Michael Jordan. He was without Michael. He was without Michael Jordan. He didn't have anybody to replace Michael Jordan. So you're saying, Scottie, if you're the man, you should be able to win when Michael's gone. But Michael wasn't winning when I was gone. So who are we replacing Michael with when Mike's gone? You got to give me somebody. We didn't give him nobody. So now we're holding it against him because he didn't win. And it's like, that's not fair because it was 1 year. It wasn't a year where he got to pick his teammates and figure out how he was going to win. None of that. He literally was left. The nigga said, Mike just left us high and dry. We just got to figure out what to do now.
So what happened in Houston and Portland?
Houston and Portland. That's a whole new league. By the time Michael Jordan got out of the league, it was a whole new NBA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Houston, Portland, Orlando, the Lakers, everybody, a whole dynamic change, especially when Shaq got traded. The NBA changed.